What is up, you guys? It's Steve here. Hope that you and your family are having a blessed Saturday. Didn't want to interrupt, but did want to give you a quick update, you guys. This is your stimulus check update, stimulus package update, and Afghanistan breaking news update. Now, as we are enjoying our Saturdays, there's actually a couple people that are still working away, cranking to make sure that we get more infrastructure and stimulus. Take a look at this article, just came out today. Sanders, Tlaib, and Dingell, they push for infrastructure improvements, environmental justice in Metro Detroit. That's right, you guys. Right now, they're in Michigan, trying to push and let people know, hey, we are fighting for infrastructure and stimulus, and we want your support, and we're going to be bringing this. It's going to be on the way, you guys. Now, Bernie Sanders has been championing this. They're actually calling it the Bernie budget. He has taken on this $3.5 trillion, the largest stimulus package that we have seen so far. And those of you that follow me here on the channel know this is the second portion of the infrastructure package. There's two parts. The first part is for $1 trillion for roads, bridges, and highways, traditional infrastructure. The second one is going to be $3.5 trillion for human infrastructure, the largest stimulus package we have seen, as I mentioned to you guys here on the channel. Now, right now, Congress is working away to get all the details taken care of, get this passed through, figure out what's going to be included in this next stimulus package, you guys. Now, those of you that follow me here on the channel know that we're actually going to be seeing Democrats heading this up because Republicans have said we've already spent too much money, we're concerned about inflation and debt, and they're not going to be supporting it. So Democrats, they're going to be using a process known as reconciliation to pass this through, which only requires the majority vote to get it through Congress. And Democrats hold the slimmest of majorities in all chambers of the government right now, in the House, in the Senate, and they hold the presidency. So in order for them to pass this through, they're going to literally need to be almost completely, entirely unified with all Democrats on board. However, we're hearing that we've got some division in the Democratic Party as progressives that are far left are saying $3.5 trillion is not enough. We want to see more. We've heard calls for $6 trillion, some for $10 trillion, calling for more stimulus checks, reoccurring monthly checks, unemployment extensions, eviction moratorium extensions, and saying we just need a whole lot more provisions because we're still battling this pandemic. However, we have moderate Democrats that are saying $3.5 trillion is way too much. They're kind of on the side with some of the Republicans saying we need to bring that down because the spending is getting out of control. But take a look at these articles we're seeing here. Bernie Sanders, who is, I said, leading the charge on this, he shuts down moderates' complaints saying that $3.5 trillion in social spending plans needs to be cut and said, I already negotiated. I wanted $6 trillion. I brought it down, and I want to see a whole lot more, you guys. So we're hearing that there's some division. So we're going to see, are they going to be passing 3.5? Is it going to go down? Is it going to go up? Are they going to fall apart? I actually did a poll on the channel, and you can see the results. You just check out the community page of the channel, you guys. But what we're hearing is we actually might need more stimulus. Take a look at what's going on right now with the pandemic in the United States. Now, as of yesterday, August 27, 2021, almost 200,000 new cases of the pandemic in the U.S. and the 7-day moving average, you can see at 155,000 per day, and it's on the increase. However, it's starting to taper a little bit, so hopefully we'll see a slowdown. But a lot of people are concerned because we're not even in the middle of flu season yet, you guys. We're in the middle of August, and where are we going to be in a couple months from now? So there are some concerns that we might see more mask requirements, vaccine requirements, hopefully not more lockdowns, right, like we're seeing right now in a lot of other places around the globe. But if we do, we're definitely probably going to need more stimulus provisions, you guys. Now, also wanted to let you know really quick, just some breaking news and update on what's going on in Afghanistan. Take a look at this, you guys. Came out today. Biden said that attacks at the airport in Kabul is highly likely within the next 24 to 36 hours, you guys. So they're saying that there might be some more attacks, and President Biden made good on his threats, and we actually did see retaliation, you guys. So I'm going to dive into these articles, let you know what's going on, the latest as of today, August 28th, 2021, so you know what's going on. But before we dive in, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate these updates, keeping you up to date just really quick on a Saturday evening, don't forget to take a second to smash that like button. I would appreciate it. Just takes a second. Helps out the channel a ton. Lets YouTube know you think I'm doing a good job, and in turn, they might share this out with more people. Also, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all this. And go ahead and share this out on social media platforms yourself if you think it's going to help people out. And also, if this is your first time here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, come join the Ram fam. I'll keep you up to date on everything going on, so that way you're up to date. And if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer and you want to send them to me directly, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. That is by far the best way to get a hold of me if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in, and I'm going to get you caught up on the latest as to what's going on today, Saturday, August 28th, 2021. All right, you guys, so first up, link in the description below to this article that came out today that's going to be giving us an update on what happened in Afghanistan. Now, first up, it says President Joe Biden said in a statement today, that his national security team warned an attack at the airport at Kabul is highly likely within the next 24 to 36 hours, you guys. Now, the situation on the ground continues to be extremely dangerous, and the threat of terrorist attacks on the airport remains high, Biden said, adding that he directed the U.S. commanders to take every possible measure to prioritize force protection. Now, the latest threat assessment follows the U.S. drone strike that killed 2 high-profile ISIS-K members, you guys. So they striked back with drone attacks, and they actually killed 2 high-profile members from ISIS, and said, I said we would go after the group responsible for the attacks on our troops and innocent civilians in Kabul, and we have, Biden said, of the drone strike. Now, this strike was not the last, he added, so there's more to come. Then he said, we will continue to hunt down any person involved in the heinous attack and make them pay, said President Joe Biden. So you guys, that is the latest on Afghanistan, and as more information rolls out, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. Now, in addition to that, as I mentioned, with Congress and the infrastructure and stimulus package, we're hearing that they're going around promoting it. Take a look at this link in the description below to this article that just came out today that says, lawmakers and activists, they gathered in Detroit on Saturday advocating for President Joe Biden's $1 trillion infrastructure plan approved earlier this month. Now, U.S. Representatives Rashida Tlaib and Senator Bernie Sanders, they held a town hall at the East Side Community Network and talked about how the plan would improve infrastructure and promote environmental justice in the region. Now, Tlaib and Sanders were joined by U.S. Representatives Debbie Dingell, Dearborn Representative Andy Levin, Bloomfield Township, and local advocates with the Michigan Environmental Justice Coalition, We the People of Detroit, and Michigan United. Now, the town hall comes amid ongoing negotiations and drafting of the infrastructure bill and the $3.5 trillion budget reconciliation bill expected to be unveiled next month, you guys. And what we're hearing is we're going to be seeing a lot more details on this stimulus package coming in September. So I'll be sure to keep you up to date. A lot of people are asking, is there going to be a stimulus check? Is there going to be an extension of the child tax credit? What all is going to be included? Now, we will see. Right now, they've allocated slots for certain things that will be included, but we don't have full amounts, and we don't know for sure everything. As Nancy Pelosi has said, all of Congress, bring your proposals, bring your bills, and we're seeing them come forward, and we'll see what makes it into the package. Now, reading on, it says, the bipartisan plan received a 69-30 vote, including Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell. And this bill is a cornerstone of Biden's agenda. Now listen to this, you guys. Tlaib said that the effort goes beyond improving roads and bridges to focus on the care of the economy and to support families and address the climate threats, you guys. And yes, that is because that second portion, as we mentioned, is essentially going to be the next stimulus package. They're not just going to be doing roads, bridges, and highways, traditional infrastructure. That is that first portion, but the second portion is going to be money for families, for people, more stimulus provisions to help people through this time and to help bolster our economy and help get us back on track, you guys. Now, reading on, it says, as a former student at Cass Tech, I was telling the Senator Sanders that we have a brand new built school with no clean drinking water, Tlaib said. This bill would call for a complete replacement of lead-contaminated pipelines. No child shouldn't have access to clean water, and next is clean air. Wayne County hasn't met clean air standards in 15 years, you guys. So they're saying they want to get things back on track. They want to get these taken care of, and it's very likely that in the coming months, we're going to be seeing what all will be included in this next infrastructure and stimulus package. So that's where things currently stand with infrastructure and stimulus. However, we're also hearing that there's going to be a whole lot of flipping on stances going on, you guys. As we've heard, President Joe Biden said that he was not going to be extending out federal unemployment extensions of PUA, PEUC, and the FPUC boost. That September 6th was going to be the end. But we heard otherwise from progressives, you guys. Now, if you missed that video, be sure to check it out right here, as we heard them say, AOC and other progressives, that they were going to flip his stance on that. They were coming for President Joe Biden, and they were going to change his mind, you guys. Now, we will see. I will keep you up to date. And we're also hearing there could be some flipping on the eviction moratorium extension, you guys, as we saw President Joe Biden come out and request to extend it out till October 3rd, but it was challenged, and the Supreme Court deemed it unlawful to be extended out by the president. However, They said it might be lawful if Congress does it, and now we're seeing Congress come together, scrambling, trying to see if they can put together another extension of the eviction moratorium, you guys. Now, we will see. I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel, and also I'll let you know of all the proposals rolling out, you guys, and also if within the next 24 or 36 hours we do see another attack in Afghanistan. I will keep you up to date here on the channel. A lot unfolding, you guys, and I will keep you up to date. So, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on a Saturday. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a second, smash that like button if you appreciate these updates. Leave your comments down below, share this out, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell if this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date. You can come join the Ram fam. I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff so you know what's going on. And if you got any specific questions that you want me to answer, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3, which is by far the best way to get a hold of me if you got any specific questions for me, you guys. And I go through all those DMs. Sometimes it takes me a while, but I do respond and I will give answers and help you out if I can, you guys. But with that being said, hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next video. Have a blessed Saturday. Take care, you guys. God bless. This is Steve.